You know Magic Johnson.
Like a book.
Since last time that we talked, he just quit. Didn't tell anybody, just quit one day.
And then sent a tweet. He just tweeted it.
He said, I'm out.
He just tweeted it. He was like, EJ Jr. was like, this how you do it. This how you get people off you. EJ Jr. is like the king of social media. All right, this is the deal. I agree with Magic. Because when I watched him on Stephen A., he said a lot. Right?
Yeah, the fact that he actually had to go on a talk show to explain why he quit and address the bullying rumors and stuff like that, I thought was a bit odd.
Yeah, it was out of character for Irvin.
Yeah.
But it's of times. Of the times, everybody has to hear it to believe that it is truth because it came out of your mind and you got up on stage and you said it on a large platform. That's the way things are negotiated now. I tell you this, they've been talking about Anthony Davis being a Laker. I said it's not going to happen because I read it in the paper. I saw it on television. That's not how it usually happens. Then next you know, Anthony Davis, it's like there's no behind the scenes negotiating.
Yeah.
To the point where Magic just, I think, woke up and said, what am I doing? I think Magic said, what am I doing? I'm richer than all of them.
Right.
Right? I'm a boss. Magic Johnson said, why do I have a boss? How could you be the boss and have a boss? He's the boss. You're the owner of the Dodgers, the most successful California franchise ever. Even though they don't have the championship the Lakers have, baseball is the biggest thing ever. Mm-hmm. You with the Dodgers. Tommy Lasorda's still alive. You got the Dodgers. You're an owner of the Dodgers. You don't need to be an employee of the Lakers. You got to let that go. You're, and like he said on the show, he's in billionaire conversations now. And what happened, I think he just woke up one day and said, I shouldn't even be in the conversation with the people who are having conversations. I did that, did it well, got my 5 championships, got the T-shirt and the hat, cool.
Okay, so do you see the Lakers next year going to the finals? Your predictions are very important.
Way better than Stephen A. Smith. Yeah, I see them. I see. This is what I see for 2020. I see Golden State going out in the first or second round, maybe the first round.
Really?
This is why. 5 times to the chip, right? They came back with 3 of the 5. 5 times to the chip. Hard to get to that point. You see, everybody's body broke down. So they're going to spend this next 2 months supposedly resting. They're not going to rest because they don't. That's not how you do it. Mm-hmm. They're going to somehow rest, but then they're going to feel, oh no, I can't get too out of shape. So they're not really knowing how to heal their body. They already had this past year, Draymond said this about this person, about this. It's just being around each other too long. So when you finally go out in May, as opposed to the end of June, you now can look back and go, man, why can't we all just get along? Then it comes back into it. Plus, they're going to change things on those teams.
Yeah.
So you're going to lose the core and a lot of the spin.
Right, because I'm from the Bay, so I was rooting for Golden State the whole time, and I can honestly say that they weren't robbed. There was no bad calls. In fact, there were some calls at the end that was
for them.
Like, remember the tripping call when Steph Curry just tripped on himself and got to take 2 shots for that? Like,
they tried everything they could.
Steph Curry was missing threes like crazy. And this is supposed to be the best 3-point shooter in the league of all time, they say. Like, the Raptors came and just beat them.
They did. They beat them
fair and square.
They came and they beat them. And even, this is, my man Draymond is, like I told you, my second favorite player. Well, LeBron is but Draymond is a Piston to me. We just lease him out too. But he's a Piston. And I like Draymond's mentality. I like how he comes in. I like how It's all business, and he'll punk you if he needs to. I like that.
Right.
I just don't think Durant is going to be back in time.
Right.
I think he should rest his body.
I agree.
I think Steph should rest his body. Clay's now going
Clay's
to have
messed
to.
up, yeah.
You're going to have to. They're going to have to make moves to keep the team young and moving. So they got to, shut it down for a second. They're not going to win this Indianapolis 500.
Okay. All right. We'll see what happens. So who do you predict will go to the finals? Lakers and who?
In Toronto.
Aha. Lakers and Toronto.
Yeah, because Toronto's not going to change their team. They don't care what it's going to cost. That's the best thing about being in Canada, because you have a fan group that likes winners. The Maple Leafs, Toronto, the baseball team, right? That they like winners. They like the way that city is set up. Huge Asian influence. So winning is a lot to do with that whole pride thing too.
All right. So you heard it here first. The next NBA Finals will be the Lakers versus the Raptors.
Yeah. I just hope. I wish I was wrong and it was Philadelphia. I really wish it was Philly.